Good evening, good
So,
morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
and Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? How are you doing today on Hump Day? Getting over that hump again. Just trying to get it over with, and get into that Friday finally. We got one more day, and Friday, we're good to go with that. Hopefully, everybody is doing good as well on the show. And Jay,
Hey,
how are you doing, my friend?
doing good. Amazon just dropped off my package. Let me just grab
Oh,
it really
okay.
quick.
Yeah. Do your thing, do your thing.
Too
So,
many,
like I
too many
said,
packages.
yeah. Like I said, I hope everybody's having a great day. If in case you missed it last night, we did go to the gym and we had a Tuesday night live for you. We were able to do some back, we did some shoulders, and we did some bicep tricep. So in case you missed it, please check that out. That was really hard to work out. We did like 3 in 1,
Go,
but we got it over with. So yeah,
go
guys,
up,
uh,
go
the video was there, so just check it out. That's from last night. And
up.
I also was able to post my date with Kate yesterday as well. I got that one together for you guys. Or I'm sorry, I did that one this morning. So
Oh,
you
he's
guys,
juggling.
in case you missed it this morning, I did have my date with Kate video up. We did like a little trail by the house, cool little episode to check out. So please, if you haven't checked that out, we're just waiting for Jay because he had to do something real quick, but he'll be right back.
I'm
And
right here, man. I can hear everything.
yeah, he could hear us. So we're good. We're good.
Yeah, just had to grab my Amazon stuff, bring it in. That's
Exactly.
it. I
Exactly.
guess we good. We're good. Oh shit. Ah,
So yeah. Uh, Hope everybody's doing good. And I guess we can get into some. Jay, did you know?
yep.
All right, let's do it. So, Jay, did you know that geologists just uncovered one of the largest deep earth gold deposits valued at over 78 billion euro?
No, I didn't.
Yep. And this
I
one
did
is
not.
also beneath China.
Beneath China? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Again?
it's like in Hunan province.
Oh, okay.
So central China.
Yeah, I got it. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
78 600 billion won or yan, whatever they call the
Yeah,
Chinese.
got it.
Jay, there is a state that has been issued a winter storm warning, heat advisory, and it's all in one same state. You know what state that is?
Uh, I don't. Cali,
Well,
Florida, where?
we reported on it yesterday. Lake Tahoe and California is having two different weather episodes.
That's what I said. That's why I
Yep,
said Cali or Florida.
exactly. Exactly. Let's see, Jay. Did you know that officials introduce a voracious fish to fend off invasive species before it spreads to major lake?
No, I did not know.
Yep, it says conservatives in upstate New York implemented a creative yet simple method to rid their waters of destructive predators. And yeah, they
Okay.
put in a fish that is basically taking out the other fish.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, exactly,
Fuck.
exactly.
Can you hear me?
You all right? Yeah, I hear you.
Shit. Shit.
Yo, can you hear me? Yo, you good? Sorry, guys, something just happened. I'm not sure what, but I'll just keep going with the Jay. Did you know? In the meantime, so Jay, he might actually be still be able to listen. So Jay, did you know that a woman in California swam from Farland Islands to Golden Gate Bridge during a great white shark mitigation? Some crazy, crazy stuff. Yo, yo, Jay, can you hear
Yes.
us?
I can hear
Yeah, you can hear us. Okay,
you. Yes, I can hear you.
nice.
I can't see nothing. So just
Copy.
letting you know. I still
Yeah, we
can't
can
see
see you
nothing.
though. We see
Oh,
you.
good.
I was just reporting, Jay. Did you know that a woman just swam from the Farland Islands to Golden Gate Bridge during the Great White Shark mitigation or migration? I mean,
No, I didn't know.
yep. Let's see here. There is a new term coined in California, Jay. Did you know that it is called the Gavin Newsom effect? And more people are moving from California. That's the effect that it's giving.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. Let's see, Jay. Did you know that Tesla self-driving is still not working in Vegas's single-lane tunnels, but Elon says 50% of US this year.
No. I didn't know.
So I guess it's still not working, man.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know how that's possible because everyone uses it.
I guess it's just like a part of the tunnel or something, you know?
Well, yeah, because there's certain tunnels even out here that it actually won't work. I just thought about that.
Right,
Remember the tunnel Half Moon Bay?
right.
The Half Moon Bay tunnel? No one has service in there.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't catch a Waymo going through there.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Pepsi has launched 2 new sodas? First significant innovation in 20 years.
No.
They're launching 2 new probiotic sodas, bro.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah,
Probiotic?
probiotics, man.
I don't know.
Let's see here, Jay. Jay, did you know that San Mateo moves ahead with street closures to help lessen train noise?
To help what?
Lessen the train noise because the train, when the streets are open, then they have to ring the bells, and those are really loud. The new electric trains they have, those bells are super loud, bro.
Don't know. I don't live by the train station.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that surgical robot maker to lay off up to 331 in Silicon Valley?
I can imagine. I didn't know, but
Yeah. Jay, did you know that the transport minister of Turkey got caught slipping because he posted himself doing 140 miles per hour on the highway? Then they gave him a ticket for
genius. No, I did not know.
it. That's the transport minister, bro, out of all people, right? You
I
would
did
think
not know.
they'd be smart, but
Some people think
some
they're
people
above the law.
some people exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Some people just think they're above the law, my friend.
That's all it is.
No bueno. All right. Jay, I guess we're gonna do a top 10 for you. And we're
Okay.
gonna do the top 10 ridiculously reliable sleeper family sedans.
Sleeper sedans.
Sleeper sedans that are very reliable.
Okay.
Starting at number 10 for the sleeper sedan that is reliable would be a 2017 Buick Regal. Earned a 91 reliability score with a turbocharged 2.0 liter, good for 259 horsepower. It was quicker than its traditional Buick. So acceleration 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds, my friend.
Okay.
At number 9 for reliability, you have the 2011 Lexus GS 350. I know you know all about that one.
I have a 430.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying I know you know like it's same type of vehicle, the GS,
Oh
the
yeah.
same class.
Oh yeah.
Reliability score on that one was 89 out of 100. It's has underneath a 303 horsepower V6 that gave it incredible acceleration, making it a perfect sleeper at 0 to 60 mph time of around 5.7 seconds, my friend. I think yours
Nice.
is still a little faster with the V8 though, right?
Bigger engine.
Yep.
4.3.
At number 8, we have the 2016 Honda Accord Touring. JD Power reliability score was 84 out of 100. Has a 3.5 liter V6 produced 278 horses and goes 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. At number 7, we have the 2017 Mazda 6. Reliability score is 84 out of 100. That one has a 2.5 liter engine, produced a modest 184 horsepower. The real sleeper quality came from the superb chassis and handling balance. Pretty fast car. I mean, pretty cool car. Very reliable. My sister has a Mazda 3. She had it for like the longest time super reliable. Mazdas have been pretty good overall. The build of Mazda.
Yeah.
At number 6, we have the 2015 Chevy Impala. Has an 84 out of 100 reliability score. Packs a 3.6 liter V6, producing 305 horses. Does 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds. Not bad, not bad. At number 5, we have the 2014 Cadillac XTS V Sport. It's a 3.6 liter V6 rated, 410 horsepower, 369 pounds of torque. Does 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat. At number 4, we have the 2016 Ford Fusion Sport. It is 82 out of 100 in reliability, and it is a 2.7 liter twin turbocharged EcoBoost V6 with 325 horses and 380 pounds of torque. Does 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. Not bad, right?
No, that's good.
So at number 3, we have the 2007 Saturn Ion Redline. Gets a 82 out of 100 on the reliability. Has a supercharged 2.0 liter EcoTech 4-cylinder engine, good for 205 horsepower, and does 0 to 60 in 6 seconds flat. At number 2, we have the 2020 Volvo V60 Polestar. Gets 77 out of 100. Has a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine with 415 horses on an all-wheel drive system and launches 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. So a real sleeper. The V6 Polestar. What you know about that, bruh?
Nothing.
Uh,
Nothing.
At number 1, we have the 2021 Kia Stinger GT. Gets a 74 out of 100 reliability, so it is the least reliable out of all of them, but it is the fastest. 3.3 liter V6 producing 365 horses, 376 pounds of torque, and does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. I like the Stingers, man. They're pretty nice cars. I don't know if you've ever seen one or not. They're pretty cool.
Nope.
Pretty cool looking cars, my man, for a Kia.
Know nothing about it. Know nothing about it.
For a Kia, they're pretty nice. All right, guys, let's move on and get into our sports scores. Jay, what is going on in the MLB world?
Got 2 current games. Got the A's and Tigers. The A's are beating the Tigers 5-0 in the top of the 7th. And the Giants and Cubs. The Giants are beating the Cubs 11-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Those are the 2 current games today. The Dodgers beat the Reds 5-1. The Astros beat the Rockies 4-0. The Rangers were trending. I see why now, because they beat the Angels 20-3.
Holy moly!
Yeah, that's a hell of a beating. Damn. The Pirates beat the Cardinals 2-1. The Royals beat the White Sox 12-1. Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 3-2. The Mets, they were trending as well because they smacked the Phillies 6-0 and they swept them in that series. Light work for the Mets. Blue Jays beat the Twins 9-8. Red Sox beat the Orioles 3-2. The Mariners beat the Padres 4-3. Guardians beat the Rays 4-3 in extra innings. Braves beat the Marlins 12-1. And the Yanks beat the Nationals 11-2. Good games today.
Some exciting games finally, man. Shit.
Yes, sir. It's good. It's getting that time of year.
Right.
You'll see, a lot of the teams are going to start playing, stepping it up, especially when it gets September. Once football season starts, then you got to, because Major League playoffs for the baseball. So get everything locked in, and then, yeah, it'll be good. We'll see. We'll see what goes down.
Do you have any trends in sports besides the scores?
No. Only the Chiefs. What's his name? I believe it's Rashee Rice. He's suspended for 6 games. So he violated the NFL's personal conduct policy. So he's out for the first 6 games. He'll be back against the Las Vegas Raiders on October 19th. So
Anytime.
Just in time to play the Raiders. But yeah, there's him. That's the only thing. And then where's the other one? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing major. I thought I had one more trend. Huh. I don't. Not for sports.
Oh,
No, because oh yeah. That's what it was. We were discussing it yesterday. You always been talking about Michael Parsons, but Stephen A. Smith thinks there's a quarter chance he might play. A quarter. That's it. I really don't think he's gonna play, but it's all good.
Um,
But
I'm gonna do a little Easter egg for the show right now. In case you don't know, I got a little where's it? Brown bag right here. See that brown bag, guys? That's Harold. I'm gonna say that one thing, and if you know, you know. It's a little Easter egg for you. All right, Jay. Let's move on to our next trend, which is gonna be a breaking trend. That's national news. What's going on in Minneapolis today, brother?
it's the biggest thing trending on X, man, and it's I hate announcing stuff like this, but there was another school shooting, and it was at a Catholic school at that. So obviously, Catholic is trending really majorly, and it happened to be so an 8-year-old and 10-year-old were gunned down. They, and then yeah, the shooter was a his name was Robin Westman, who identifies as a transgender person, and he shot from outside and he he died by suicide. But yeah, I hate hearing about these type of trends, man, because then obviously social media goes nuts. You know what I mean? Whether it's you know, whether trans is, a mental thing or whatever it may be, or or guns is the problem. What I don't know. It's tough, obviously, but I can tell you this, it happened in Minneapolis, which is a little more lenient with a lot of things. So, but yeah, RIP and prayers to the families of those kids. It's terrible.
Definitely. Our condolences to the families.
I don't
And the crazy thing is, though, Jay, that you can't say me and you didn't call this like 2 days ago after we were talking about how they kept making prank calls to all these different schools.
I already know.
And all this was already going down. And we called it. We're like, yo, this just means that shit is about to go down. They're just testing the system and seeing how they're going to put it in place exactly. And look what
And
happened like a few days later, bro.
this person that identifies as whatever, he did this during a morning mass, dude. Like, I swear, man, like, if this took place in a state where everyone had guns, bro, that dude would have had a bullet right between the eyes in less than a second. Fuck, it's so irritating hearing about stuff like this, bro. Like, I swear to you,
Definitely.
it's horrible, dude. Horrible.
Won't
Like,
stop, my friend. Won't stop. Not
yeah, I
until
know, man. I mean, yeah, I don't, terrible, bro. Terrible,
yeah.
you know.
Well, that's all we can do, man. Our condolences to the families, prayers, shout out, you know.
Oh, I know, man. I just, hearing a lot of the people in Minnesota talk about it like who runs Minnesota, they're very different with what they have to say. It's very odd. I don't
Yeah.
even want to, I don't even want to shout them out because of what they were saying, So it's very weird. Their representatives in Minnesota are odd people, man. They're very odd people.
It's a very democratic type state, you know, the Minneapolis area, at least.
I don't know, man. It's very odd to me. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of that stuff is trending very, very big on X. And yeah, it's terrible.
Right.
Terrible thing that
Terrible,
happened.
terrible. But like I said, we called it and we didn't want to call it, but we already knew it was happening.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into some Trump news. Let's see what I got for you guys. So it looks like Trump uh, calls for FCC to revoke ABC and NBC license again. Says the nation's chief broadcast regulator is once more at the center of President Trump's culture war after the president launched a social media barrage Sunday against ABC and NBC. it says that what does it say here? The only network that has not received any scrutiny is Fox, which is owned by Trump's political ally Murdoch. Carr has launched formal reviews of nearly all the major broadcast networks. He also initiated investigations into the diversity, equity, and inclusion actions of the corporate parents of ABC and NBC, which is the Walt Disney Company and Comcast. So yeah, Trump's going after everybody, guys. This is just basically him saying that they were trying to like take him down, and they're always reporting fake news, and a lot of it is kind of true. Like if you look at all the news, everything that they all say is like super negative against him. Like Jay reported yesterday how crime has significantly went down and this and that, and all of a sudden today I'm reading CNN talking about some like, oh, this was not the first time. Like they're always trying to go against like our president. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, you know. So that's just the way it is. With the media, and I guess the elites, they want like bad press against Trump because I don't think they saw him coming. Pretty much the way I feel that would work. Paramount agreed to pay the 16 million to settle Trump's lawsuit against CBS from before. They said so. They have before had settlement agreements, and yeah, that's pretty much what that says. Let's move on to our next trend. Jay, what's going on in Southwest Airlines in the business news?
Just before I get into that, I just want to point out that the Catholic, obviously the Catholic school shooter today is trans. The one in Nashville we reported on, remember, was trans. The Lakewood church shooter was trans. The Denver shooter was trans. The Aberdeen shooter was trans, and the Iowa high school shooter was trans. I just thought I'd point that out to you.
Forget the almost Trump assassinator.
Sounds like a little movement here, dude, and I guarantee you President Trump's going to look into this heavily. I'm just letting you know. So there's a big pattern going on. So I just thought I'd point that out before I hop into my Southwest Airlines news.
For sure.
But Southwest Airlines, this is obviously a much better subject now. Not much better, but not as sad. But Southwest Airlines will require plus size passengers to buy 2 seats. I remember we showed the video of that woman, remember?
Yep.
And she clearly was, she thought she was in the right to have 2 seats. And she said they needed to do something about it. Now she clearly knows she's going to have to buy 2 seats.
Exactly.
Oh man, I remember when we reported on that before.
That was funny.
It was. I remember the video vividly.
Crazy.
But yeah, so that's yeah. I remember when Southwest had the bags fly free. Now you got to buy 2 seats if you too big. I'm telling you, man.
We got DTW in the house flying the American flag. Says Trump. What
What
up?
up? What up? What up?
What's going down, partner? Yeah. So they're gonna make them buy 2 seats now. Do you
You
think
are required. You are required if you're a plus size passenger to buy 2 seats. Required. There's no getting around it.
So do you think that's gonna make bigger people stay away from Southwest Airlines?
I don't know how to put that because if they did this, other airlines may follow suit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. We will definitely see. It's interesting because I remember that chick who was on that video too. She was so adamant about how it's against everything that she has to sit in this one little seat. Remember? She was like so pissed off.
Right.
Like I was like, Okay. Well, I don't know why you're mad. Everyone has to sit in the same damn seats. You know, like, bro. But yeah, so they're required to buy 2 seats.
You know that there's a website that's called fattraveltested.com?
What? What are you talking about? What?
You didn't
What
know?
are you talking about, bro?
So Jason Vaughn, an Orlando-based travel agent who posts theme park reviews and travel tips for plus-size people on social media, and his website, Fat Travel Tested, said the change will likely impact travelers of all sizes. Southwest's current policy helps create a more comfortable flying experience for plus-size travelers, he said, while also ensuring all passengers have adequate space in their seats.
Well, I mean, if you have 2 seats, you're obviously going to have more room.
I
So,
just like I just like how he spins it because if you have a website called Fat Travel Tested, you want to make it as professional as possible, right? So that's a great way of putting it so that fat people don't feel ashamed.
oh Jesus,
I get it. I get it.
oh boy, yeah, of course. Wordsmith, linguistics, I love it. But yeah,
Exactly.
so yeah, that's lighter news than the other news I reported. So yes.
All right. Well, let's get into some heavier news then. And if y'all don't know, looks like our CDC director, Dr. Susan Monares, is fired just weeks into her tenure. So goodbye, Mrs. Monares, who was sworn in as director of the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention on July 31st. Her departure was quickly followed by the resignation of other several high level veteran agency officials, leaving the CDC leader lists at a perilous time. Morale, which has already low after deep staff cuts this spring, plummeted after a gunman opened fire on the agency's main campus in Atlanta on August 8th, pocking the buildings with hundreds of bullet holes and killing County Police Officer David Rose. Shortly afterward, a further 600 employees got official termination notices. So, we thank her for her dedicated service to the American people, said, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And yeah, goodbye, Mrs. Monares. That's what I got to say about that. Oh well, I guess they're trying to. It makes sense, right? Because they're trying to kind of dismantle the CDC in the first place, right?
Yep.
Oh, right. So that makes sense. And I mean, yeah, I mean, having a shooter go there and shoot it up, that sucks. But I mean, I understand. I mean, and the cop lost his life. So I wonder if that's all like connected. That they try to do that. For a reason, get everybody out of there, type thing.
Yep.
Never know, never know. And we got DTW saying, "Dang, I lost my channel wrench." Good. Um, let's move on and get into some local Bay Area news. Jay, what you got for us with these flying cars?
I've been about these cars for about 3 years, bro. And then I obviously since AI came out here,
I started running my home garage.
I've been I forgot about them. And I'm juiced. I'm juiced to report that the Bay Area, obviously everything starts here, but Aleph, the flying car company, begins operations at 2 airports right here, Half Moon Bay and Hollister. The first true flying car is it's coming out, bro. They're trying to get everything out by January 2026, like at least with people buying and everything. It's going to be 300,000. And then they said once more people start copping it, the price is significantly going to go down. But oh man, I'm stoked. You have no idea. And the car does have vertical takeoff, by the way. But they want you to know it is a car at first. This is not it, it's a car at first, but it has the capability to fly and everything. And they will be testing. Obviously, they'll be testing, obviously in the air with everything with they're gonna have to go what are those things called? Air traffic control.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to test out all those. And oh man,
So you're saying they're gonna have a pilot's license to operate?
they didn't say anything about that actually. They did not say anything about that because this is electric aviation, and this is I don't know. I don't think you will. I really don't, because they said first and foremost with the infrastructure and business model that it's a car, but it has the capability to fly, which is, and you're allowed. So since it's full electric, you can go 200. I believe it's 220 in a car, and 110 for a flight. Oh man, I'm super juiced, bro. You have no idea. I've been following the electric car thing since the pandemic. You know, I've been seeing it all around the other countries, you know. And then I remember when they were supposed to release that prototype during the Olympics.
Yeah.
You know, and they never really got to it. And now I see this in the Bay. I'm like, let's go. I'm juiced. You know. So yeah, man. I don't think you will need from what they're saying with how they're making the car. I don't think you will need a pilot's license, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because the car at first.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, bro. I'm telling you, it's a Bay thing, bro. You know what I mean? They started this project similar to in Back to the Future where they went in 2015.
Yeah,
that's what they were talking about. They said that's when they started this project, and it's 10 years later, and it's fruition now. Oh man,
happening, y'all.
I'm dude, 200 miles in the car or 110 in a flight. Ah, bro, come on, bro, let's go. I'm super juiced. This is stuff I get juiced about, bro. I'm telling you.
I do too. Can't wait.
I'm telling you, man. You know, but yeah. So yeah, it'll be able and you don't need to take off. You don't even need the runway. Just. Yeah, I'm like, bro. Like oh man, I'm telling you, man. Woo. And 300K is not even that bad to start. Like, just wait till they start mass producing. That shit's gonna go down significantly. That's not even that bad though. You know, like a Rolls costs more than that. You know what I mean? You know, like the Cullinan, you know, that I was just getting gas next to. That's half a mil. You know what I mean? Half a bill, I'm saying. You know?
I can't wait, man. We're gonna be taking off from my crib 7-Eleven and right to the Rebel City gym.
You're gonna go in flight mode?
Right, straight to the gym, bro. Fuck all the construction traffic bullshit.
He said, "Fuck the construction. We're just gonna go right there." Boom.
Land right there, right in the very front, and we're gonna be bumping some Ice Cube. You already know. You know,
dude. I'm so juicy. You have no idea, bro. Like I'm.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. We're gonna be playing that as we land.
Because I'm bad for your health, dude. That's just. I'm telling you, bro. Like this. This is too awesome, bro. Like, even the car, when I saw it, it looked cool. Like, it doesn't look bad at all. Like, I was like, okay, because there were some ugly ass ones when I was researching it 3-4 years ago. There were some ugly models. Like they're really ugly. This one does not look bad. You know?
So that means drive-bys turning into flybys, huh?
Hell yeah, man. So we go live in Half Moon Bay when they're testing, be like, hey, it's right there, bro. Let's go.
We got Mary Bell, my wife, in the house saying that would be a different license to fly a car. LOL.
Vertical takeoff. That's all you need.
Autopilot.
Autopilot. Vertical takeoff. Let's go. Back to the Future style, baby.
Exactly.
I'm juiced, bro. Like this whole nother level.
That's tight. I can't wait.
Oh, I know, man. We're obviously we're gonna be seeing it here first, but think about it. It makes perfect sense because AI is gonna be running the road. We're gonna see all AI cars. You know what I mean? So this is perfect timing for this.
They already predicted us all this in the 80s, and they already started grooming us for it with that with that cartoon, The Jetsons.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we were for the future as kids.
But I did not know how they were gonna do it for the car. I thought you were gonna have to have like a straightaway, like to take off, not straight vertical. That's hella cool, bro.
Right.
That's dope. That's literally like Back to the Future.
Look,
like,
now
boom.
Now the way they're doing it, they're using like drone fans like to kind of like lift you up and stuff. You know, it's kind
pretty much, man. It just like I said, just watching Back to the Future, bro.
Right.
Like, I mean, so stoked, dude. Like, this is and it's right here, right here, right in the backyard, bro. Like, how cool is that, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As you were reporting on it, I showed the video of it, and it looked like they were trying to test it in like Hillsboro or something.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of funny.
Right here? Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. That's great, bro. But yeah, so the levels is just coming, man. We gotta stay on your grind and just, keep executing. That's it.
Right.
This is some next level stuff coming, man. I'm
Yeah.
super juiced to report it.
Y'all
This
wanna
is good news.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is good news. What are you doing?
Y'all want a flying car? You got to stay on the grind.
For sure. But when they mass produce them, there's gonna be it'll be a significant drop in price. That's what they said. So pretty
Once they
juiced, man.
once they mass produce them, it's gonna be just like Tesla. You'll have like a Model 3 that's gonna be
Yeah.
cheaper. You're gonna have that Model S
Yeah.
Plaid, which is fucking insane fast.
Well, yeah, it'll be all about the flight range. That's what
Flight
it'll be. You know what I mean? And then like, oh man, but I'm stoked, bro. You have no idea.
Jay's like, I'm gonna wait for the one that gets me to Russia. Then I'll buy that one.
He said Rush.
I'll wait. The Tesla is good for now, so I'll stay. But when that range is up there, we can go. You know.
Oh Jesus, bro. You a funny dude, man. You a funny dude, bro.
All right, let's move on and get into our last trend, which we did report on a couple of days ago. But it looks like you guys and even me are safe because YouTube TV and Fox reached a short-term extension to prevent blackout as football season starts. Google said Wednesday that it reached a short-term extension with Fox to prevent its channels from going dark on its YouTube TV streaming service. Google's YouTube said it may remove channels like Fox Broadcast Network, Fox News, and Fox Sports from the streaming service if it can't reach an agreement with Fox Corp. Fox is set to air a much hyped college football game on Saturday with top-ranked Texas
And
facing
Ohio State.
reigning national Ohio State.
Oh, that's gonna be. I was just about. I wasn't gonna report that till Friday, but that game's gonna be fucking nuts. Oh, that game's gonna be nuts, bro.
Yeah.
I've never been a Texas fan, right? You know what I mean? I know it's out there in ATX, and everyone in Austin can't stand when I talk shit about that.
Yeah.
But I can't stand Ohio State either. But so it's a battle of like, I'll be watching the game. Obviously, I can't stand either team, so it'll be cool just to see a hard grind nose game. That's a good way to start the season, bro. Because man, dude, that game's I believe at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be waking up to watch that shit.
Well, it'll be like
I
10 a.m.
definitely will.
here.
Oh yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's early. Most of the games that are obviously, yeah, exactly. Most of the games though, they always start over there and then obviously end with the West Coast games at night. So when we have the games here at like 7 or 8, they go till like 11:30 at night.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's all day long college football, so it's awesome. But that game's gonna be good, bro.
What's your pick?
Don't know. I don't have it because I'm not. I don't like either team. So, I mean, they're both excellent teams. I just I'd have to check the spread like literally maybe an hour before, and I'll go by that. See who is, see if there's any key injuries out. See who is playing, who's starting. Then I'll make my pick like right before. But I don't know where it's at. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's at Ohio State Stadium or if it's in Austin. I'm not sure. I didn't check it. I do know that was the game though, because I was hearing about it. I was like, oh shit, that's the first game of the season. I was like, oh damn, dude.
They're playing in Ohio.
They are.
Yeah.
So they get that little advantage.
Yep.
That could be a game changer. Whenever you're at home, dude, and you ride your fans, they obviously 100,000 people. You know what I mean? That's really a significant difference, bro.
Right.
That means a lot when you have like when you have your fans behind you and you just have your crowd. You ride that wave, bro. So I don't know.
You know what's crazy though? When 2 days when you reported on this, that they were not like reaching an agreement. Remember what we said? We're like, Fox is smart. They know Google got all the money in the world, and they're not gonna miss a huge event like this. They're gonna pay it. And that's all it took. Fox just held out. They already knew Fox made it happen so that they got the best game on
Yep.
Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, bro, the way they,
best game of the season.
that's what I'm saying. The way they fucked Google on this one, bro. Google's like, all right, fuck it, man. We're gonna pay you.
They say we're gonna put the best game first. Like, dude, it is at 9 a.m. By the way, the very best game, number 1 against number 3. You know, and Ohio State is favored by 1.5 right now. That may change though, because they're at home. That's why they're favored.
Right.
That's gonna be a hell of a game, bro. That's gonna be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the sportsbook's gonna look like though that day. It might change.
Right.
Like that's just the spread for now. You know, they could go all the way up to about a couple hours before, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's gonna be a game. I'm stoked.
It'll be a good one for sure.
I'm stoked, man. And dude, this is mind you, this is only college football, right? Tickets, the lowest you could get is like $270, bro.
Yeah.
And this is college. Remember that. It's gonna be a good one, bro. That's a good way to start the season, bro.
We also got some. Well, don't we have NFL starting the first week? I think on Friday or something, right? Thursday, Friday. Oh.
No, that's next week after. So college football starts first. You gotta ride that wave and then go into the pros.
Gotcha.
Because if you try to put pros in college, no one will watch the pros, bro. College is way too popular for that, bro.
I feel it.
Like a game like that'd be like, that's like a playoff game for the pros. You know what I'm saying? Like this is significantly crazy. That's a hell of a way to start. I'm telling you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So YouTube or Google, I would say, has reached an agreement. Now we can all watch the game on Saturday, Clemson against the Longhorns at Clemson.
No, Clemson and LSU are two different. That's another game.
What do you mean on Saturday? What game is Saturday?
Yeah, so you have Ohio State and Texas in the morning.
Yeah.
And then later on that day, you have LSU versus Clemson. That's another good game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's not even Fox. That's ABC.
Oh, I got you.
That's why. Yeah, so Fox, like you said, hey, you know what? We're going to put on the best game to start.
Damn, okay.
So they really played them hard, dude.
Yeah,
they said we're going to put on the best game.
Oh, I got you.
On purpose. Yeah, the LSU Clemson game is on ABC later in the day, like prime time at like 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you also have on Sunday. I'll announce that on Friday. Yeah. Announce college football on Friday, bro.
I can tell you're getting excited.
Too except because, man, that's just that's next level stuff, bro. That's just the levels of college football. That's just that wipes out most sports, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be good.
For sure, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, let us move on then and get into Jay's movie of the night. What are you watching?
Watching a good one.
I can tell it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's hella funny. It's hella funny, bro. It's hella funny. You ever seen it?
I can't see the faces because it's not high.
Oh, it's not high enough?
No, so I can't really see the faces of the people.
Oh man, that sucks. It's called Hall Pass.
Oh, I never seen that one.
Is
that with Stifler or no?
No.
Oh, he's not in that one. Okay.
No. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's with Owen Wilson. That's right.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis, Owen Wilson, Christina Applegate, obviously, Richard Jenkins. There's Alexander Daddario. Oh man, there's some heavy hitters in this.
You got Jenna Fisher in this movie. Holy shit.
Yeah. So many people, bro. So many.
Jenna Fisher's from The Office.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But yeah, so many people in this movie, bro. This movie's a classic film, bro.
Shit, your girl, Alexandra Daddario was in that too.
I already said it, bro.
Oh, you did. Did you know that Stephen Merchant is in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny ass character too.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people in this movie, dude. So this movie's awesome. It's a hilarious movie.
So for the people like me who never seen it, what is it about?
Basically, you have like two best friends that grow up, and that's Jason Sudeikis and Owen Wilson. And they've been married for quite a while. And these cats, like they you know, like they're pretty obsessed with sex, let's just say. You know what I mean? And like one of them watches porn all the time, and the other one they just like they kind of trade off like just like joking with each other about stuff. You know what I mean? Like you know how guys are shooting the shit, and basically like they kind of get into a little trouble. You know what I mean? Like some stupid trouble. We'll say I don't even want to get into it because it's too funny. You should watch it. And basically, their wives are consulting this. I think she's like a therapist. I want to say she's a therapist, like maybe a marriage therapist or a counselor. And she's like, what you need to do is you should give them a hall pass. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And they're like, give them a week off from marriage. And she's like, she basically tells them most guys that are married have memories of when they were single that they could just get any chick they want. So, so basically, what follows suit is one of them gives their husband a hall pass, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm good to go for the week, you know." And then he's like, "Bullshit! How the fuck did you do that?" So he does some stupid ass shit, and then that you know, his chick is like, she gives him a hall pass. I'm summing it up quick, and then both the girls they go on a little thing to like, you know, like a little vacation basically, and the guys they get this little dinky motel room. Like, oh, I can't bring girls back to here. And then, bro, they go on their little journey of a hall pass trying to pull chicks.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just a funny ass movie because they invite some of their funny ass friends, dude, and it's like it's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, bro. But yeah, it's hilarious. Even has Alyssa Milano in here too, by the way.
Does it? Nice.
Yeah, so it's just there's a lot of people in this movie. It's just a funny ass movie, bro. Like the way they made it, it's fucking hilarious, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But oh man, the stuff they get into, oh bro. I mean, like, oh man, yeah, it's hilarious. It's a movie you should definitely see because of how funny it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What?
So
So what do you rate the movie? 1 to 10?
come on, bro. I have to.
Okay.
Got to go with the Brady. And, you know, it's a Farrelly Brothers movie, so you already know it's good. So
Oh, is it? Okay.
yeah. So
Damn.
all the actors and actresses are hella good, bro. Like they play this movie so good. Like it's ridiculously funny, bro. Like it's a straight up comedy. Like, you know what I mean? Like watching every part of the movie, I just want to laugh my ass off, bro.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. You know, just the concept too of this hall pass thing is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a solid film, dude. Very solid film.
What who should we do our movies on?
I don't know. There's a lot of actors and actresses in there, bro. You can take your pick because there's a lot of them in there. There's a lot of them. I ain't mad at anyone you pick.
Let's do Owen.
Owen Wilson? Yeah, I don't think we've done Owen Wilson movies. We could do that.
What is your favorite Owen Wilson movie?
That's a tough one, bro. Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with man, he's in so many fucking movies. Like this dude's in a serious ton of movies, man. You know what? I'll have to go a little cliche. I'll go Wedding Crashers. I'll go Wedding Crashers. I'll go Wedding Crash. That's a classic, bro. That's classic. You know, that's super classic right there. Like he has so many to pick from that you can't go wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
What about underrated?
Well, obviously this one, I love this one a lot, but I'll go with another classic because he wasn't the main character, and we'll go Meet the Parents. Remember he played the douchebag. Remember that builds all the wooden things.
That depends how you look at it, because some people could say that he played the part of Jesus.
Oh Jesus!
So it depends how you look at it.
Jesus was a carpenter, and
exactly.
Well, the funniest part about that, you do remember what I reported about that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How could Jesus be a carpenter when he grew up in that era of stone?
Right, right.
That's crazy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because obviously I was taught that growing up too at Catholic school. But
Yeah.
that's crazy when I reported on that. So, but yeah, this guy has too many films, bro. So
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with any of his films.
Oh yeah, for sure. As far as my favorite movie of his, I'm gonna go with the one that gave me the most emotion.
Use the bathroom.
Very, very emotional movie, and that's going to be No Escape.
Which one?
No
Noah's.
Escape.
I don't know that one.
That's the best movie he's made, bro. If you
No
like, if
way.
you like,
You're crazy.
but not,
The best
but
movie he's ever made? No way.
in for drama, yes, not for comedy, not for comedy, for drama.
I never even heard of it.
That's what I'm saying because it's such a good movie that you never even heard of it, bro.
Okay. All right.
You got to check it out. No Escape, best drama movie of his ever made.
Okay.
It's very emotional. You're gonna be like, holy shit, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Great movie though. Great movie.
Okay.
As far as underrated, I'm gonna have to go with. Oh man, he has so many good ones as well. Like you were
Too
saying,
many. Too
it's
many.
so hard to get a good one. That and he played in a lot. I didn't realize he played it. So, like a lot of his things is like sequels, right?
Everything.
Oh
Everything.
god, shoot. Oh, you know what? I guess I'll have to go with. I'm gonna go with Shanghai Noon.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's classic.
Jackie Chan can't go wrong.
Nah, that's classic, bro. That's classic.
But I'll do a runner-up on this one because this show was hella funny, even though it's not really my style of movie, but the show was just hella funny. Was Zoolander.
That's classic.
Classic, classic movie.
Classic, bro. This guy's in so many movies, bro.
Yep, yep, exactly.
You got to throw an internship in there too. The Google
For
one.
sure. Starsky and Hutch,
Oh, hella good movie, Starsky and Hutch.
Night at the
Anaconda,
Museum. Yeah.
Anaconda, bro. Like this dude's he's been doing it for a while, bro.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
Classic films, dude. Night at the Museum, that was a funny
Yep.
one too. Marley and Me, that was more sad, but he's in so many movies, bro.
Another good one that I should have mentioned was You, Me, and Dupree.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Forgot about that one.
That was a good one.
But yeah, dude, too many.
The Life Aquatic with Steve Ziddos. That was a good one.
The Haunting.
Huh?
The Haunting.
Valentin.
Yeah, with Liam Neeson
Yeah,
and Catherine
yeah.
Zeta-Jones. That was a good one. Yeah, dude, this dude's just in a ton of movies, bro. Too many. Too many good ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. He's definitely got
Speaking of
a
movie, hey, you remember that painter that was always on PBS by the name of Bob Ross?
yeah.
So do you know that Owen Wilson did a movie called Paint, and he looked exactly like Bob Ross, bro, in the movie?
So what is
But it's not about it, Bob Ross, but he made the whole like the characters like just like him
how do you know it's not about Bob Ross then?
because I just read about it and it said it's not.
Oh,
I thought it was, and I was like, let me make sure before I say something that's not, and it wasn't. So I was like,
it was probably a biopic, but they just didn't put his
yeah,
name.
they don't want to admit it.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
J stuff you be watching sometimes kills me.
What are you talking about?
Look,
What?
look at the screen of TV.
Oh Jesus, no. It's funny too because it's on the fucking. I'm like, what is he talking about? I'm like, bro,
Oh my goodness. So
funny ass dude, bro. Yeah. So basically, that part. So he's trying to holler at this chick that she's a barista. You know what I'm saying? She's a barista, and she's like, I go to this gym, like this. I go work out. Like when I get off work, I run on the hamster wheel, and then I have a beer because she's from Australia, And then he's like, oh yeah. I've been thinking about taking my workout public,
Oh, really?
bro. He saw her in there, walked in, got a membership, and she's like, all right, I'll meet you downstairs 1 hour sharp, He's like, oh yeah. And then, bro, he didn't even work out. He sat in the hot tub, obviously executive workout there, and passed out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't even get to meet up with a chick. He passed out in a hot tub.
Oh,
So he was in there for like 2 or 3 hours, and then those guys bailed him out.
yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Crazy. Your movies be making me sweat sometimes, bro.
Fucking ridiculous though, man. I forgot about that part until like I was like, oh shit. You know, because I can see the screen. I was like, oh fuck.
It's all good, man. We live in uncut.
No, that's a like I said, classic film, bro. Classic
Right,
fucking film.
it's all
But
good.
yeah, so yeah, he was that part. He was trying to get at a chick and he failed big time.
Now
Big
I
time.
understand why they say once they go black, they don't go back.
Stupid. You're a fool for that one, bro.
Oh shit. All right, guys, that is our movie of the night. Let us move on and get into some business and find out if we making some money in this crypto or not, man. What is going on in the crypto world? So today we have Bitcoin sitting at 111,238. It is down 0.13%, so that's nothing. It's just kind of hanging sideways, hanging solid. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, it is at 4,481. It is down 1.96%, so kind of chilling too. XRP sitting at $2.96. It is down 0.75%. I definitely think it is a good time to accumulate if it's below 3. As far as your fear and greed index, we are at that 47 neutral. Like I told you yesterday, we're going to start kind of moving back up towards greed a little bit, but we are at 47, kind of just 1 point from yesterday going up towards the greed. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.85 trillion. It is only down 0.58%. So, like I said, money is not really going in or out. It's just kind of sitting for the moment. Uh, it might be a little bit. I'm reading some of the crypto news, see if there's anything I can report on that for you guys. It does say that there might be a liquidation event at 900 million. So just be careful because if that does happen and then people get liquidated, then it might drop the market a little bit more before we do go up. But as of right now, that's just speculation. So we don't know. We don't know. Trending coins, number one is Solana, which is up 2.23%. Number two is Crow, which is up 64%. Number three is Bio, which is down 3.1%. Number four, that's going to be NMR, which is up 49%. And number five, LPT, that one is up 10.78%. Let's get into your top five gainers. Starting at number one, we have Snowy Owl. That one is up 4,964%. Number two is Grok, which is up 617%. Number three is Book of Meme 3.0, which is up 3.46%. Number four is Tesla, which is up 295%. And number five is Grok Image, which is up 313%. Now moving on to your top 100, see if there's any notable mentions. Let's get into number 8. We got MAGA. That one is up 280%. Number 15 is Not Cat, which is up 249%. At number 29, The P Guy by Virtuals. That one is up 168%. Number 34, U Chain. That one is up 110%. Number 40, we have Camp Network. That one is up 97%. At number 92, we have Chronos, which is up 64%. Number 8, we have VVS Finance. That one is up 60%. At number 68, we have Wolf. That one is up 46%. At number 42, we have Form. Form is up 47%. Number 80, we have Gout. That one is up 43%. At number 85, we have Tokyo Games Token, which is up 43%. At number 94, we have USDJ, which is up 38%. And sitting in your 100 spot of the day, we have Casper the Ghost of Caspa, which is up 32% today. All right, guys, that is our crypto news for today. So it looks like markets are kind of just not knowing how to react right now. There might be a liquidation event, so just know that if you are buying right now, you might see some loss before the gain goes up again. But if you wait, you don't know if there even will be a loss, and it might just go up. So this is one of those times in crypto where you just don't know. But either way you do it, you're not going to go wrong. It just means that you might get a little bit scared because if it does get liquidated, some of the people's positions, and if it drops, obviously that could be kind of scary for a lot of you. And if you are going off of like emotion, then that's not a good way to do it. So definitely you got to be careful with that. All right, let's move on and let's get you into our horoscopes for tomorrow. Let me pull that up for you guys really quick. So this is going to be for August 28th, 2025. Like I said, that is for tomorrow, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. So Aries tomorrow, the quiet realization will bring you peace of mind. Something that has been troubling your thoughts will finally feel lighter as clarity settles in. This calm energy will help you make wiser decisions without any rush. Take the day slowly and allow yourself to enjoy simple moments that soothe your spirit. Taurus, tomorrow, working with others will make your tasks easier and more fulfilling. A project or responsibility will flow smoothly when you open your mind to teamwork and support. Your patience and steady nature will help you understand different perspectives, leading to better results. Trust the process and do not hesitate to share your ideas openly. Gemini, tomorrow, a playful moment will lift your mood and make the day lighter. Could be a joke, a cheerful chat, or a small surprise that fills you with joy. Let yourself enjoy the simple sparks of happiness without overthinking. Cancer. Tomorrow teaches you to trust the timing of things. Even if something feels slow, you will realize it is moving in the right direction. Be patient and keep your faith as the universe is aligning. Just lost my position because shoot, the ad just kind of popped up and totally just got me out of place. Is aligning. Yeah, damn it. Let's just go do that one again. So tomorrow teaches you to trust the timing of things. Even if something feels slow, you will realize it is moving in the right direction. Be patient and keep your faith as the universe is aligning events for your growth. Avoid forcing outcomes and let situations unfold naturally. That was for Cancer. Now getting into J sign Leo. Tomorrow, a new idea may bloom in your mind and bring fresh excitement. If you nurture it with focus and patience, it could grow into something valuable. Share your thoughts with someone you trust, as feedback will help you see the bigger picture. Virgo, tomorrow, a clear moment of understanding will show you the solution to a problem that has been bothering you for some time. With patience and calm thinking, you will find a way to move forward. Trust your practical approach and avoid rushing, as the best results will come with steady effort. We got Libra next. Tomorrow, someone's quiet support will touch your heart more deeply than you expect. Small gesture, kind words, or simply their presence will remind you that you are valued and cared for. Let this warmth inspire you to share your gratitude and kindness in return. Scorpio, tomorrow, an opportunity you thought was gone may return with fresh energy. Be open and ready, as the second chance could lead to positive change. Trust your intuition to guide your actions and do not hesitate when the moment feels right. Sagittarius. Tomorrow invites you to take a gentle pause and let your mind and body rest. You have been moving fast, and now it is time to breathe and reflect. A quiet moment will help you see things more clearly and guide your next steps with ease. Capricorn. Tomorrow, a burst of motivation will push you closer to your goal. Your focused energy will help you complete tasks that once felt heavy. Use this momentum to plan wisely and take confident steps forward. Avoid distractions and trust the strength of your consistent efforts. Then we got Aquarius. Tomorrow, you will find unexpected joy in something you once overlooked. It could be a small routine, a hobby, or even a conversation that fills your heart with warmth. This new appreciation will bring fresh energy to your day and remind you to value simple things. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow, your instincts will guide you toward the right choice. Pay attention to your inner voice, as it will help you sense what is truly good for you. Avoid overthinking and trust the natural flow of events. A calm approach will keep you steady, and by night, you may feel proud of the clarity you gained through patience. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's August 28th, 2025. Like I said, we like to do that just to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's get into some chats. We got Infinite Improbability in the house. They say Jay talked about Jesus being a carpenter in the Age of Stone. Then his next conspiracy was about the Saint Joseph and Loreto Chapel. If Jesus was not a carpenter, how can Saint Joseph be a carpenter?
That's a good one. That's a real good one. I like that. See, Infinite is back. I like that. Always bringing the brain stuff. I'm digging that. That's true, though. That's some good stuff right there.
You got any explanation, Jay, about your biblical history?
I told you, man. I wish I could see it all, time machine wise, because I told you I believe there's a lot that's skewed. I really do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you go through time, words always get they get changed, stuff gets changed, narratives get changed. So I just wish I could see everything. But they have proven the thing I like, they've proven a lot about Jesus. They've proven a lot about religion. They've proven a lot about history, especially from the Bible. So I'm glad that they've done that. A lot of narratives have been changed, though. I know that. So that's a good one. I like that.
Welcome back, Infinite, and thank you.
Yeah, it's about time, man. I don't know where this guy was, man. Where was Infinite at?
We could have used him the other.
Yeah, he was chill. He's probably chilling, man. Probably chilling. Probably on vacation. He was probably on vacation.
Vacay. Maybe he was just really sad about the Raiders losing to the Cardinals in preseason. So he.
Oh my God, it's preseason. No one watches preseason.
Maybe he was just loafing, about that game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I'm sure he's like, oh my God, the Raiders lost the preseason game. Jesus.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
All right, guys. Let us move on and get into your guys' conspiracy of the night. So this is going to be a good one because I did some research about this one. And this is something we've done before, but I definitely like to sometimes get a little bit deeper into the topics that we've done before, especially when I find the things to kind of back stuff up with.
There we go.
So I want to get back into it and talk more about the firmament that supposedly is as above as below. And also I want to talk to you about Operation Fishbowl. You heard about Operation Fishbowl, right, Jay?
Of course.
So I think when you think about that, all of it kind of goes hand in hand. And I'm going to kind of put all the connections together for us today. If that's okay with you, Jay.
Of course, man. I'm glad you're talking about this because I told you when we're in Mars, we're broadcasting or someone's broadcasting from Mars, I still want to see your face when we're in space.
I'm not saying that we're not going to get there. Remember that. I'm not saying we're not going to get there. So what you're saying is not 100%. You know what I'm saying? We can't be like that. What is being said is that as of right now, Elon has been trying to break through with his rockets, but we have not been able to yet.
With the 42 engine, he will.
He will, for sure. For sure. I do not doubt that whatsoever, But as of right now, the way it's looking and all the videos you can ever look at.
But you don't believe in space. Isn't that what you said?
What do you mean? I believe in space.
So you do believe in space?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is before you can get to space, there's water that is protecting. It's like a layer that is there because as above, so below.
I don't. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. But okay.
I mean,
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. But that's my point here.
But you're the one that's always preaching the Bible, and the Bible speaks about the firmament all the time. There's a lot of
like I said, narratives and words, I believe, have been changed. And I don't believe on maybe some of it on purpose, but I believe just the way they explain it is different. So that's the way I see it.
But you can, because the Bible, you can
interpretation. It's just interpretations. That's what I mean. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like how they interpret aliens. You know what I mean? Angels and how they interpret certain things are interpreted very different. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
You
for
know,
sure, for sure.
that's all. But I would love to hear about Operation Fishbowl.
um, yeah. So let's get into it then. 1 second, I'm gonna pull this all up because I have a lot of backing.
You know, because there's a, you know, the, I understand where you come from. I also know you're the flat Earth guy, Kyrie style. So that's what I mean. There's just a lot of things that I'm like, but it's all good. You know what I mean? When people have bread enough, then they could really see how things are, and we'll be able to see that in the future.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I mean. We'll be able to see that, but we probably won't be able to talk about it. That's a fact, unless we want, bullseye on our head.
It's all good. I mean, somebody's got to do it for the people,
But yeah, you're right about that. But we also gotta worry about our lives as well.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But as long as we're not defaming anybody, we're good. That's all that matters. Is the defamation.
I know.
So we get. All right, guys. So let us get into this. So, what if I told you that in the 1960s, the US government was literally exploding nuclear bombs into the sky? Not to test weapons, not to intimidate enemies, but to break through a barrier we were never meant to cross. A barrier some call the firmament. So, Operation Fishbowl. In the early 1960s, during the Cold War, the US launched Operation Fishbowl, part of the larger Operation Dominate. The official story? High altitude nuclear tests. But conspiracy theorists say the real mission wasn't about testing nukes. It was about smashing a hole in the firmament. Reports show massive detonations like Starfish Prime in 1962, when a 1.4 megaton bomb was detonated 250 miles above Earth. Explosion created electromagnetic pulses, artificial auroras, and strange lights visible across the Pacific. Witnesses say the sky lit up like day. The question is, why waste that kind of firepower in space unless you were trying to break through something? NASA itself admits to challenges escaping Earth's low orbit. Even today, with all our tech, we barely go beyond the International Space Station. Nikolai Tesla once suggested in his notes that beyond a certain altitude, our rockets encounter resistance. Rockets don't explode from malfunction, maybe they hit something solid. The idea of a dome or firmament comes straight from ancient texts, not just the Bible's Genesis, but also ancient Sumerian and Babylonian cosmology. They all describe a solid dome separating the heavens from earth. Could it be that governments knew the truth and their secret projects were about trying to break us out of this cosmic prison? So let's talk about the elites and their hidden messages. Hillary Clinton was once famously said in a speech, "We must break down the highest and hardest glass ceiling." On the surface, she was talking about politics, but we all know that those are just veiled references to the barrier above, because that's how the elite, that's how they do it. They reference it in ways that people would never think, but they're really talking about something totally different than we would ever even imagine. Obama too made speeches about reaching for the stars but hitting a ceiling. Even George Bush Sr. once talked about a new world order where humanity could finally move beyond the boundaries of Earth. These are not coincidences, these are coded nods to an elite agenda. If they know we're trapped under a dome, their mission is to find a way out, but only for themselves, the rest of us kept in the dark. Let's go over the Tesla frequencies in the sky. Nikolai Tesla understood the universe in ways science still can't grasp. He claimed that the Earth was a conductor of limitless energy and that the sky above us acted like a container. Tesla's experiments where wireless electricity suggested Tesla's experiments with wireless electricity suggested that the dome could be reflecting frequencies back to Earth, almost like a giant sound chamber. Some believe that when rockets explode at high altitude, it's because they're hitting that resonant barrier. Think about it. Why do telescopes show stars shimmering like vibrating frequencies instead of solid bodies? Maybe what we're seeing is energy bouncing off that cosmic ceiling. And also, if you think about thunder and like lightning, when there, it's already been mimicked in like studies that when you have thunder, the only way you can have that kind of sound produced, it's capped into something like a dome. Then you can have a sound like thunder. That's how that would work. So why hide the truth? In the firmament is if the firmament is real, then all of the modern space exploration from the moon landings to Mars missions would have been a stage illusion. Billions in funding, entire industries built on a lie. The truth would expose not just NASA, but the very foundation of science, religion, and government. And if we're living under a dome, then the universe is not an endless void, it's a designed structure. That would mean we were placed here intentionally. So, what do we make of all this? Nukes in the sky, rockets failing, coded messages from the elites, and Tesla's warnings. Maybe humanity has been fighting a silent war against a barrier we were never meant to break. So yeah, guys, I just kind of wanted to go over that with you, and I did pull up some videos this time around to just kind of show you, what I'm talking about, because this is, this has already kind of been proven, but so I'm gonna go with like four different ways that this has been proven. I'm gonna start off with some of the Hillary speeches because that was like hidden agenda by the elite stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what she said first. Check this out real quick, guys.
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
That was one reference she said that I wanted to show you because this ain't no BS that we talking about. Some of the real deal stuff. So I needed to show you that. And she also mentioned it again in a whole different speech. So check this one out, guys.
Although we weren't able to shatter that highest, hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it. And the light is shining through like never before, filling us all with the hope and the sure knowledge that the path will be a little easier next time.
So yep, that was another reference she did, and of course, a lot of people were like, "Ah, she was talking about her speech." Man, it's just too much coincidence. And then, if you want to look at it from a biblical point of view, that Jay, I did this one more for you, Jay, because I wanted you to, you know what I mean. So a lot of people, when the religious aspect of it, they don't believe it, So it is referenced in the Bible so many times.
Then once it's formed, he begins to fill it. And the first act of forming, you could say, is the creation of light and the separation of light and darkness. But then he creates the firmament and inserts the firmament between the waters above and the waters below. And that forms an above and below. It forms a world where there are waters in heaven and there are waters on earth. And that distinction runs through the entire Bible. When people go into heaven, they see a sea of glass in front of God's throne. And those are the heavenly waters. Sometimes the heavenly waters come down. We have a distinction in Exodus between the land that Israel was going into and Egypt, where they came from. And the distinction is made in terms of waters above and waters below. The rain from heaven, God waters the land of Canaan that Israel is entering, rather than water coming up from the Nile, groundwater arising from below to water the land of Egypt. They're going to get water from heaven that's going to water their own land. So the first form that we have in the creation is this distinction between the waters above and the waters below. The Hebrew term for the firmament is rakia, which means something that's beaten out, beaten flat. It's used to describe a piece of metal, for example, that's beaten into a sheet. And at least that's the appearance that the firmament has. If we look up to the sky, we look at a dome. That's the firmament, and it looks like a piece of blue material, solid material that's been beaten flat. But when we actually
Yeah, see, just wanted to show a little bit of reference in the Bible because the Bible does talk about it. And if your Jesus is Elon Musk, then basically Elon, when he was launching his rockets, he was talking about it as well, saying the reason why. This is the crazy thing, Jay, about the Elon Musk one. I seen the whole episode that he did with Joe Rogan talking about it. And if you
Mhm.
try to find that episode today or pull it up, it is nowhere to be found. I just got lucky because somebody kind of caught it, but it doesn't even show the actual episode of the Joe Rogan. It just has the audio that he was talking about, right? That's probably the only way that this can still exist because they don't want us to know about it. But Elon Musk did talk about this, so let me play this little quick clip for you that Elon said.
Comrade, the world is not quite what movies have made it seem. People think you launch a rocket up into the atmosphere and just fly out into the abyss of infinite space, but this couldn't be farther from the reality. Once we go beyond a certain altitude and kind of reach the cusp of our atmosphere, we reach the same barrier time and time again, an impenetrably dense, translucent layer of concrete solid water, of which behind it appears to be a mysteriously dark body of infinite waters that we misinterpret as outer space. It would be through this abyss of water that we could assume the potential to travel to other existing worlds. But without a way through this firmament, we are restricted to fairly limited speculation. It appears as though whatever kind of a god or what have you that created this place did not intend for us to get through that barrier. In the meantime, however, CGI has made for a hell of an illusion of what lies beyond.
So yeah, you've seen in this video, I was just showing how basically the rockets, every time they go up, how they just kind of explode in the air, but their explosion, it's like it hits something, and every time it explodes like if water was there. Like it's all like a water type explosion, and then you see people recording this whole like spectacle in the sky and stuff that looks like it just like went straight into some water or something, but nobody can put the two and two together. So I don't know. But I definitely did notice that, so I definitely wanted to just show you guys some proof of what I have and what I found because it's really hard to find this, especially the Elon Musk one. Infinite says, I don't want to know about Mars until they make me wish I had 3 hands, if you know what I am referencing. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
do. That's a good one.
Shit, I told Jay last time, man, that's if I'm going to Mars, that's what I'm trying to go see. I'm trying to go see them 3 hands, man. And Infinite also says, a few weeks back, I got a chance to tour Joby Aviation in Marina. Got a peek at how the flying cars were made. Listen to ADJ on my drive home. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. There we go. That's what we talking about.
Nice. That's why he wasn't typing because he was listening to us.
That's what. Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. We
That's dope.
appreciate the love, though.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, brother. That's cool though. So that's cool. You got to see the flying cars how they were made. That's
Hell yeah.
next level shit right there. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, we are at that time again where we are pretty much done with our show. Shout out to everybody watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can give you this alpha every day when we do our show. Pretty much Monday through Friday. We do it at 8:30 Pacific time every day. So catch us. That's when we started the show. In case you missed it last night, we did have our gym live for you guys. We went pretty hard. Did like a triple 3-in-1 thing for you guys, Q&A. We are also now doing lives on TikTok. We have a new handle for TikTok. It's called AverageDayJoe with just no S. So you can catch that. We're going to be doing battles on TikTok over there, and we're also going to be doing like gym lives. But as far as our shorts, that's going to be on our regular Average Day Joe's TikTok, as long as they let us, because they almost banned us. We got kicked off for like a day, and they brought us back on. So as long as we're able to, we're gonna keep posting shorts onto the other one. But if we get banned, then we're just not gonna post shorts on TikTok anymore because TikTok is very sensitive and they don't like conspiracy defamation. Can't do that. Can't do that. We will also have on Friday another gym coming out for you short that we will do. So that will be on Friday though. So we'll talk about that some more later. Let's finish up here. You know, health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto for this show, like always. So Jay, let's get into it and give them our final words of wisdom.
Today I'm gonna go with Sun Tzu. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. I'm going with that one from The Art of War because you never know these days who your friend is or who your enemy is. Sometimes your enemy could be your closest of friends. That's just how it is. That's why it's very important to understand motivations, weaknesses, strengths, how people move. It's for you to be very aware of who you have in your circle. It's very, very true. You have to know yourself and know your enemy. So, you know what I mean? Like I only consider a certain amount of people my close friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's like years and years of like understanding, you know? But yeah, so I chose that one because it's very important to not just let anyone into your circle. You know what I mean? It's very,
Like
very
what,
important.
and it's almost like what the Bible says: "Love thy neighbor like thyself." Right? Your neighbor could be your enemy. I mean, we don't know when Jesus was referencing that, or when the Bible was referenced with that. Uh, you know what I mean? He didn't say, "Oh, even if you're," but if your neighbor, you guys are not getting along, don't love him anymore. Like, no, it doesn't matter how close or not you are with your neighbor. You always should love thy neighbor as you love thyself.
It's just yeah, it's more for just how do I put it? I believe it's more for not warfare, but just knowing, understanding tactical knowledge. You know what I mean? To really just understand everyone. You know what I mean? That's basically what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Because if you know your enemy and you know your strength, their strengths and weaknesses, you are at an advantage always.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
You know
sure.
what I mean? So yeah, yeah, that's all it's saying, man. It's because like I said, you could know everything about your friend, but you don't even know, like if it could be your enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very important for you to understand every aspect. Yeah, very, very, very important stuff.
Very well said. And just to kind of finish off with what you're saying, at the end of the day, the greatest test of the human spirit isn't how we treat those who already love us, it's how we treat those who stand against us. To love your enemy does not mean to accept their ways, but to rise above their hate, their ignorance, and their fear. And here's a little quote to end it: when you love your enemy, you take away their power to control your soul. By choosing love or revenge, or I'm sorry, by choosing love over revenge, you feel free. You free yourself from the chains of bitterness and become untouchable. That's true alchemy, my friends. All right, that is pretty much it for us. Thank you again so much for being on here. We can't do this without you, so we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Infinite, for being on here as well. Thanks, DTW, and everybody else, Alyssa, Maribel. Thank you all. And yeah, we will see you back on tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. So until 10, until the can't even talk. Until